and Pfeiffer GTV. Please like, comment down, subscribe after watching. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, Axel and Pfeiffer GTV. So if you're new to our channel, please don't forget to like, comment down, subscribe, and hit the notification bell after watching. So today's home activity is about algebra, applying laws of exponents.
Okay. You have to simplify, you have to solve and simplify each term or each given examples. So let's have number 1. 3 times 4 cube. 3 times 4 cube. Solve and simplify.
The answer for number 1 is 192.
192. So you have to 3 times 4 times 4 times 4. Okay, it's 64. 4 cube is equal to 64. Then you have to multiply it by 3 and you got 192. Very good. Number 2. You can do your solution on the bond paper. Number 2. 4x cube times 2x cube. Again, 4x cube times 2x cube.
The answer for number
This is a product rule.
The answer for number 2 is 8x to the power of 6. Product rule: when the exponent or the variable which is the same as the other term, we should add the exponents.
Okay, product rule: if there is a
Same variable.
if there is same variable, you just have to add their exponent, and then if there is a number or the coefficient, you just have to multiply. Okay. Next, very good. The answer is 8x to the power of 6. How about this? X to the 5th power times x cube. So here we have the same variable. Product rule again.
We just add the exponents. 5 plus 3 equals 8.
Okay, very good. Simply add the exponents. This is our easy round. Number 4. 2x cubed times 2x squared. 2x cubed times 2x squared.
The answer for number 4 is 4x to the power of 5.
To the 5th power. 4x to the 5th power. So, again, same process, same variable. You just have to multiply the coefficient and add the exponent. Very good. Number 5. 6 to the 5th power over 6 to the 3rd power or 6 cube. Again, 6 to the 5th power over 6 to the 3rd power. So this is division rule. Yung constant. The base is 6. Both are 6. Simplify.
6 squared, if we simplify, it is 36.
Okay. So we just have to subtract if we are using the division rule of the exponent, and we have the same variable or the base, we just simply deduct or subtract their exponent. Okay? So, 5 minus 3
equals 2.
equals 2. So, 6 squared. Simplifying it, which will give us 36. Very good. Number 7. Ah, okay. X to the 4th power over x to the 7th power.
Wala pang sign.
Again, x to the 4th power over x to the 7th power.
The answer will be negative. So, the answer is x cubed because the negative 3, there is a 1 underneath it. So, every negative exponent, we just have to put the 1 beneath. Dito po. And then the 1 goes above, and then the negative sign on the exponent will be positive.
Again. So, it's like this. It's a division rule. So, of course, we have to subtract the exponent. But then here in the example, the bigger exponent is in the denominator. So, obviously, we can also do the canceling, okay? So, which will give us x, we can factor it out. X to the 4th power over x to the 3rd power times x to the 4th power, okay? That's the simplest way. So, it's like this. We can factor this one, the x to the power of 4 over x. Using the product rule, we have this one, x to the 3rd power or cube, and this one, okay? It will also give us this answer, okay? So, we have the same term here, x to the 4th power, x to the 4th power, cancel, okay? So, which will give us, this is now 1, okay, because we cancel x to the 4th power and x to the 4th power below. So, x to the 4th power divided by x to the 4th power, 1. And the remaining term here is x cubed, okay? So, automatic, our answer is x to the 3rd power. Okay. Very good. Next, how about 8 to the 0 power, or 8 to the power of 0? 8 to the power of
This
0.
is called zero exponent rule. If any number, kahit mag-abot pa po ng million po yan, if the power or the exponent is 0, it automatically equals to 1.
Okay, this is the 0 rule. Any number raised to the power of 0 is equal to 0. 0 equals 1. So, any number, again, any number raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Okay, kahit umabot pa siya ng million, kay infinite number. As long as it is raised with 0, it is always equal to 1. Okay? Next. How about negative times 9x, or parenthesis 9x to the power of 0. Okay, yeah. Kanina, meron tayong base which is raised by 0. This time, we have the negative sign outside the parenthesis. So, basically, ang may power lang dito is the 9x. So, what will be your answer? Excluding negative sign sa power. Okay? So, what will be your answer? Simplify.
Inside the parenthesis, any number that has a power or exponent 0 is equal to 1. Now, our answer will be negative times 1, negative parenthesis, open parenthesis, 1, and then close parenthesis.
So, simplify. What will be your answer?
negative 1.
-1. Okay. So here, the negative sign is excluded in the power of 0. So any number, as mentioned before, any number raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So 9x becomes, to the power of 0 becomes 1. And then multiply it with the negative sign. The answer is negative 1. Very good. Next. 11 minutes. Y to the 4th power. Open parenthesis. Y to the 4th power. Close parenthesis. Cube. Y. Open parenthesis. Y to the 4th power. Close parenthesis. Cube.
My answer is y to the 7th power. As you can see,
What rule is that? That is, what rule is that? Power rule. It is not product rule.
y to the 12th power.
Again. That example is under exponent rule. So in that case, the variable is y to the power of 4. Then you have to multiply it to the exponent outside the parenthesis because it lies under the exponent rule. Multiply power to power. Okay, power to power. So y to the 12th power. Next. How about this one? Open parenthesis, x squared, y, close parenthesis to the 4th power. So that's under exponent rule or power rule. Power rule or exponent rule. Exponent to exponent or power rule.
My answer is x to the 8th power and y to the 4th power.
Very good. You just have to distribute the exponent. So x to the 8th power. Yeah. Exponent 2 times 4 becomes 8. So we have x to the 8th power and y has an exponent of 4 because we distributed the exponent. Next, very good. 6x to the 7th power divided by 2x to the 4th power. 6x to the 7th power divided by or over 2x to the 4th power. So this is under division rule or quotient rule. Answer?
3x to the 3rd power.
3x cube. Okay.
Because if there's a quotient and another
Coefficient.
on the same term or two terms, you have to divide. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And then you have just to copy the x. And then 7 minus 4.
Okay, it's like this. If both terms have coefficient and if it's divisible, so you have to simplify the coefficient. So in that case, we have 6 divided by 2. It's possible, right? So you need to simplify 6 divided by 2, which will give us a 3. And then we have the same variable, which is x. Doing the quotient rule, if we have same variable, you have just to subtract their exponent. So 7 minus 4, which will give us 6. So the answer will be 3x cubed. Very good. Next. How about this one? Open parenthesis. 2CD to the fourth power, close parenthesis squared, times, open parenthesis, CD to the fifth power. Okay. Again, open parenthesis to CD to the fourth power, close parenthesis to the close parenthesis squared times CD, open parenthesis CD, close parenthesis to the fifth power. Nagets? Nakuha? So what rule is this? So this fall under power rule. You do the power rule and then you do product rule after. Okay? First,
Because they have the same variable.
yeah. Answer?
4C to the power of 7 and D to the power of 13.
Very good. So, exponent rule, you have to distribute the power of 2 outside the parenthesis. So, 2 squared, C squared, D to the 8th power times C to the 5th power, D to the 5th power. Simplify, we have the common variable C and D. So, using now the product rule, since they have the same variable, you add the exponent of C and D. Okay?
And
So,
then
if we simplify, that's the answer. C to the power of 3. Yeah. You simplify the 2 squared, so which will give us a 4. So, our final answer now will be 4C to the 7th power, D to the 13th power. Very good. Next. How about this one? Open parenthesis, 2FG4. Open parenthesis, 2FG4, close parenthesis, to the 4th power, times, open parenthesis, FG, close parenthesis, 6th power, to the power of 6. Again, open parenthesis, 2FG to the 4th power, close parenthesis, to the 4th power, times, open parenthesis, GFG, close parenthesis, to the 6th power. Same as
power rule and multiplication.
product rule. Power rule and the product rule.
Power rule.
Ate, masisi-CPR tayo. Urong yung music. Bawal yan.
The answer is 16, F to the power of 10, and G to the power of 22.
Okay, very good. Exponent rule. We have to distribute to the 4th power. 2 to the 4th power times F to the 4th power and G to the 16th power because exponent to exponent. Times F to the 6th power and G to the 6th power. So we have the same variable here, F and G, using the product rule. Simplify. So 2 to the 4th power is equal to 16 and F
F to the power of 4
plus,
F to the power of 6.
very good, which will give us F10. And G?
G to the power of 16 plus G to the power of 6.
So which will give us 22. Very good. So the answer is 16, F to the 10th power and G to the power of 22. So this will be our part 1. We have 21 minutes. So we will cut it and we will do the moderate. Yung medyo mahirap. Okay? So, bye for now. Let's have our part 2.